Good day everyone. Let's try to answer some math problem posted on Facebook. And credits to Math, Mental Abuse to Human, and to their admin, Master Don Jerome, for sharing this wonderful question. So let's start. Here's the question. We have a rectangle and we have a bunch of square inside the rectangle, like this. And one side of the rectangle is 11 units and the other is 13 units. And the question is, determine the area of the shaded region. Now, if you want to try this problem, just pause this video, and if you're ready, here's the solution. So let's have our given again. We have a rectangle and a bunch of squares inside the rectangle. There are 6 equal squares inside of our rectangle. One side of the rectangle is 11 units and the other is 13 units. First thing we need to do is to make a lot of similar triangles. So let's have our first triangle. One side of our triangle is red and the other is blue. And the other side must be the side of our square. Next, label the red side be equal to A and the blue side be equal to B. Now we can make a bunch of side length A and B in our figure like this. At this point, all side opposite of the blue line is equal to B, like this. And we have B on the bottom part. And we have a side length A opposite of the red side. So we have this A and this one is also A. In total, this side is equivalent to 2A plus 3B. Next, do the same strategy on the other side. So let's make a bunch of red and blue lines like this. Now, since this side length is opposite of side A, it must be A. Next, we have again a red line, so it must be A. We have a blue line, we have B. Another blue line, we have B. Now, one of the problem is this side length. So how long is this side length? Now notice at this part, we have a blue line, meaning this side length is equal to B. But we have also a red line, so we have side length of A. Therefore, the remaining part must be B minus A. It follows that the opposite side must be B minus A also. Therefore, the total length of this side must be A plus 3B. In this part, we will have two equations. We have 2A plus 3B is equal to 13 and the other one is A plus 3B is equal to 11. Now, we will use elimination method to solve for the values of A and B. Subtract the two equations to cancel out 3B and we will now have 2A minus A and 13 minus 11. It follows that A is equals to 2. Now, substitute the value of A to one of the equations and we get B is equal to 3. Next, let S be the side of our square. To solve for S, we will use Pythagorean Theorem. So we have S is equivalent to the square root of A squared plus B squared. Since A is equal to 2 and B is equal to 3, S is equal to square root of 13. Now the area of one of these small square is equivalent to S squared or simply 13 square units. Therefore, all squares have an area of 13 square units. Now, to find the area of the rectangle not covered by these 6 squares, we need the area of the whole rectangle minus the area of these 6 small squares. So we have the area of the rectangle, we have 11 times 13 minus 6 times 13 or simply 65 square units. And we're done.